All right, Rich, great job today. Here we are, got you on the body track pressure mat using the V1 software here, so we can see both your video and your center of pressure. Obviously, the thing above your head is your center of pressure, and what we're measuring here is how you're using the ground for balance and for force and power, okay? And you can see the yellow line is what we call your trace, all right? And the little white dot right in the center there is going to be the little ball that's going to move, that's going to create that trace for you, okay? Blue is obviously your left foot on the left and your right foot on the right, so you're going back to forward. So what we're looking for is first of all, your starting position, your static position at address. You have 59% of your weight on your front foot, 41 on your back. That's actually very balanced for what we want to do in order to hit the ball solidly, okay? We don't need 50-50, which is great, but a little bit more on the front foot helps you push off into the left, okay? So let's go ahead and roll it. And as we start to run the tape, we're going to go back. I'm going to take it halfway back. And what I want you to notice is as the club gets parallel to the ground, your lead arm is parallel to the ground, you have 55% of your weight moving into your back foot, which is great. So we see it starting to load up. We call that loading, okay? And then as you start coming back, you can take a look at the number on the left. Okay, if you look up here, okay, the top number is 90% of your weight is already on your lead, on your toe. Okay, so you're starting to move into your trail toe, actually, not your lead toe. Okay, your back foot. Okay, so you've got a little weight, and you saw your body kind of move forward towards the ball, which you and I have talked about over the years. Okay, leaning forward, that gets you out onto the toes. All right, so as you continue back, okay, what I really, really like is that at the top of your swing, you get 87% of your weight, okay, right there, into your back foot, that's tour stuff right there. That's what the tour players are doing, okay? That means that you have loaded into your back foot, and now you're ready to explode. So we're always going to use load and explode, right? The problem with it is if you look at your left foot, you got 100% of your weight on your left toe, okay, so on your trail foot. So we need to get that a little bit more centered, all right? If we could even get to a 50-50 relationship, you're really going to have a better path. You're going to be able to square the club face easier, right? And you're going to have more power, all right? Just more consistency all the way around. All right, so as we go down, okay, what I really like is if you take a look at this number here, and I want to point out the good things too. Like I said, 88% right there in your back foot as you come down. And as you start to move this way, you're starting to use the ground for force, which is a great thing. You see great players do that. You went from 88 to 94 as you start down. That means you're putting pressure into your back foot in order to push back into the ball, which is awesome. Okay. Again, the problem is you still have 100% of your weight out on that back toe, so we need to get that more centered. Okay. So what happens is as you start to come down, you're really, really using the ground here really, really well. But again, you still have that 100% of weight out on your left. Okay. And at impact, you actually back up. Okay. And with you being out on your toes, it's hard for you just to continue and rotate around to the right because your body is moving out onto the forward towards the golf ball. So you back up instead. Okay, and you can see the face of the golf club is actually pointed way out here. Okay, and the ball's going to take off to the left. All right, good finish. Okay, you almost get up, but the only reason your finish looks like it does right here, kind of looks bunched up a little bit, and you kind of hang back, and you've got barely 65% of your weight on your front foot, or you should have 100 right now if you were standing straight up and down. Okay, is because of how you backed up at the moment of impact. Right, so we just need to get you more balanced, get you off your toes during the downswing, right? And we'll see that yellow line in the middle being more linear. Okay, like you said, crosshairs. You saw the crosshairs right away. We need that thing to be moving along the crosshairs a little bit more. Okay. All right, so we're going to do some work on that, and I think by the next time we should see a more linear trace.